Hello gaming enthusiasts worldwide, I hope you're all staying safe and healthy. Very unlike the kind of plays I attempt on Summoner's Rift. Starting us off this week, at number 10, we have an opponent's pairing trying to go all sneaky on my team. The lamp-wielding Julius quickly gets stunned and deleted, prompting the little dragon trainer to run for her life. She quickly finds out, however, that when you turn into a statue, you wait considerably more and her jump over the wall fails, allowing our team to secure 2 clean kills. This week, at number 9, we have another showing of Bard's ability to escape the most desperate situations. In an attempt to distract Draven forth from my AD carry, I slap him a bit, but he quickly turns his attention to me. However, there's always some wall near Bard for him to magically journey away from danger. Jinx, on the other hand, is not particularly known for her duking abilities, and so I use my ultimate to help her get away from danger. One more magical journey to our turret and we're finally safe for a recall. Wait a minute, Silas stole Jinx's ultimate. Nah fam, I just wanted to give you guys a small heart attack. I'm a lucky bastard. I'll even give you the treat of watching Silas desperately looking for a non-existent diving angle. He just gave up eventually. So, I heard you enjoy watching me claw my way out of death's clutch. So I had to look long and hard on my archive, that is, a few minutes earlier on that same match, to find another example. I was asserting my dominance and slapping the bot lane, so they literally throw the 3 ultimate abilities at me in a desperate attempt to turn my screen grey. Unfortunately for Draven, his ultimate is pretty much a wall, and Bard can stun against walls. So, see ya ma dudes. And Jinx even managed to score a double kill among that whole mess. Good times. Not all plays have to be messy, however, and this one, well, you guys can read titles. Caitlyn and Alistar had 0 time to react off my ultimate. Caitlyn even wastes her flash to no avail. I waited to see if any of my teammates would get the kill on the cow, but ultimately I couldn't risk it any longer and just took a bite off that beef. Lee Sin asked Caitlyn for a steak as well, and since she had nothing left of her partner to give, he bit her instead. On the other hand, I always serve fresh hot chocolate as dessert. Every restaurant has bad days, however, and we decide to dine again in the same bot lane. At first, it looked like service was going to be terrible once again. They tried serving us pony meat. I was forced to eat dessert first and they even denied Misfortune any food at all. I was ready to storm back home when suddenly, Alistar came and offered me some beef in tray. In amazing quick succession, Hekram brought some pony breadsticks for me and Lee Sin, with Caitlyn and Alistar checking on the table to make sure we were provided. I had to take a quick trip to the bathroom to regroup from so much food. Lee Sin tried going for seconds and ended up passing away in his vomit. Me, however, after that quick bathroom break, was ready to take as much as they could feed me. Caitlyn was the first, giving me a stunning piece of that ham. After that, in a very progressive move given the times we're under, Alistar started his own food delivery franchise and handed me a gorgeous steak right at my turret step. I mean, this is top-notch customer service, and as far as I'm concerned, I've already forgotten the previous visit at this stage. I even stopped what I was doing to write a quick Yelp review. But since they were being such an awesome company, I wanted to test just how far would the delivery system bring us food. Lee Sin gave me a call and told me he was recovered already and was fancying some more of those pony breadsticks. And lo and behold, they do deliver at Red Buff if you ask. 5 stars from me. Number 5 this week starts off pretty grim, with Ezreal and Blitz diving and killing my Vayne. I miss my ultimate but still try to go in and buy time for my team to collapse bot. My cavalry was taking a while to arrive and so I had to take matters into my own hands. So I flashed over the wall and gave Ezreal a good slappage. Blitz was not happy about it and called on Shen to use his ninjutsu on him. But the boys are here now, and the way I see it, all they did was delivering additional gold to my team's pockets. Man, I swear I could hear that front minion screaming.
Quick, Bard, use me to stun Shen.
And so I did. In the end, one ballsy move granted us 3 kills. Sometimes, no matter how hard you try, your teammates just don't want to be saved. I try and engage on Thresh and Tristana, but Draven Spidey senses Rumble coming bot lane and ignores me. Curiously enough, as I escaped what was now a disadvantageous fight for us, Draven decided it was a good time to fight what was now 4 opponents. I managed to stun Rumble and Tristana, buying him some time, and then ulti both Rumble and Jax so he could get away and my team could collapse. Diana pulled both of them with her W, allowing me the chance for yet another stun on them. In the end we grabbed those 2 kills, but something tells me Draven could have made it out alive there. Sylar's attempt at killing us earlier with Jinx's ultimate wasn't enough and he felt like he should try my ultimate this time. At number 3, as he watches me and Fizz melt Aurelia, he desperately tries to use my ultimate to save her. However, he ends up setting himself for my stun, and Draven comes as well to taste my Q. Since I am a nice guy, I promptly offer myself to show Sylar how it is done and lock him again with his buddy Draven in my ultimate. See Sylar, it is not about how many tools as much as your expertise on them. And I've got quite the tempered fate resume by now. Speaking of Bard's ultimate, plane number 2 is another great example of its usage. While I was trying to help Talon deal with a beefy ninja in the top lane, Evelyn was trying to seduce the blind monk in the jungle, while the creepy old man watched in the bushes. The spell worked on both Lee and Shen, who now wanted a piece of that. Evelyn had changed her mind and asked me to help her block both of them on her Tinder. While Lee Sin seemed to just give up, Shen opted to switch his bio to looking for blonde young males and tried hitting on Ezreal. Ezreal, however, informed Shen that ninja cosplays aren't his thing, and plus Tariq has his full heart and love. Romance is a very weird game, and in the end, it turned out that Evelyn's true interest laid with the creepy old man in the bushes. His poor old heart couldn't take it, sadly. Short, the hacking I did to block Shen and Lee on Evelyn's Tinder was cool and effective, but I think play number 1 tops it, even if Fiddlesticks could not take advantage of it as well. After failing on his attempt to scare Lulu to death with me out of the picture and an enemy TP incoming, Fiddlesticks used his hourglass to buy some time. Predicting the enemy's pack hyena mentality, I managed to lock 4 enemies on my ultimate while Fiddle slowly walked away. If not for Draven's downtown ultimate, he would have actually made it out. Despite that sad circumstance, my ultimate allowed my team to force their hand and at least get a kill back on Wukong, instead of a fiddle-free gangbang. However, do feel free to gangbang that like button if you've enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next week. Goodbye.